Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, those who are not so sure, to another fine episode of Victorian Offering, where Cassie Boyo and you guys take a close look at some tobaccos. Today we're looking at Scandinavian Tobacco Group's Troost slices. I don't think STG have always made this tobacco. I think Trust has been about for a long time. I'm not too sure who the original manufacturer were though. It's a tobacco that, as far as my knowledge, it's only sold in the Netherlands. Uh, hmm. En het is een lekker tabak. Ik denk het, ja, as they would say. I think it's very tasty. It's a very sweet tobacco. It has some sort of topping, which isn't. It's other miscellaneous, one of those ones, but I think it's meant to be kind of fruit based. I get kind of just a overall sugary sweetness. That's what I get from it. The tobacco is comprised of like a lighter, I think it's like yellow leaf Virginias that have been flue cured, and then there's aromatic burley leaf, and there's also Tanzanian dark fired, a little bit of Tanzanian fired leaf, sorry. It is delicious. I didn't know quite what to make of it when I first tried it, but it's lovely. Let me smoke this down a bit, and let's have a close-up look at the tobacco, shall we? Well, folks, here's a closer look at Troost slices. This is flue-cured Virginias, barley, and there's a small amount of Tanzanian fired leaf. Very good looking flake, indeed. And the smell is quite sweet. It's quite nutty. The Virginias are sweet and earthy. The burleys are the nutty element. There is a fruity topping with Troost slices. At the minute, they're made by Scandinavian Tobacco Group. Let's see what they smoke like. I like this tobacco in the same way that I like Peter Heinrich's Dark Strong, in that there is it's very easy to smoke the same way. Dark Strong shouldn't be called Dark Strong. It's a very sweet, mild flavor, and so is this. Although there is enough tobacco to keep someone who, like me, who prefers stronger tobaccos, there's enough strength to keep me interested. But it's just an overall sweetness that could make this Trust an all-day smoke. The topping is just, like I say, to me, it's just sweet. There could be a little bit of honey, or to me, it's like a muscovado sugar, like a brown sugar. The Virginias are quite grassy in the background. The burleys really help to earthen them out, round them out. Uh, it takes the flame very easily, and it keeps lit very easily. It's very high quality tobacco, ladies and gentlemen. I think so anyway. Again, it's warm. Mmm, beautiful. In other words, in other news, sorry, where's my tea? God damn it. Oh, yes. Can't have a pipe without a good cup of tea. Absolutely beautiful. It won't bite this tobacco, I don't think. I haven't really pushed it too hard. It's strong enough in taste that you don't need to push it that hard. There's kind of a toasted nuttiness on the flavor as well, although that might be the burleys giving it that kind of, yeah, really, really good. Really tasty tobacco. So, as I was going to say, sorry, before I interrupted myself, in other news, the motorcycle arrived. It actually arrived late last night at about 10:30. So, let's have a quick look, shall we? You'll see what I mean by Night Rider. It's mainly black with all those little red accents. Let's take a look, see what you think. What do you think of that? Beautiful bike. Beautiful, beautiful bike. I'm actually quite happy that it went all tits up with the first one. Let me just get the camera. There we go. I'm actually happy that it all went wrong so that I managed to stumble across. It was actually my good friend Danny. Danny's one of my best mates in the world. He was my best man at my wedding. He will. He's a very important person in my life. I've actually tried to get him on. Maybe have like a pipe interview at some point. I'm trying to get him warmed into the idea of smoking a pipe. He doesn't smoke a pipe. He smokes the. He's familiar with cigars. He would know, a thing or two about cigars. But anyway, Danny spotted this beautiful bike. That one you've just seen. It came from England, as you know, and I actually saved a bit of money because the bike prices in Northern Ireland are pretty expensive. It's a smaller market and Corona bullshit, driving prices up. Everyone wants to get out and do something, so why not ride a motorcycle? I managed to get the Mod 2 test booked again. It's not until July the 15th, but that's could be worse. I thought maybe it could be September. At least it's not that far away, eh? I also received a new pipe. today, which I hadn't ordered. It just arrived in the post and I didn't know who it was from. And it's one of the best looking pipes in the world. I'll show you. Take a look. Peterson of Dublin. It's coming slowly. It's coming. Look at the quality of the suede that they use. A beautiful, thick, green dyed suede. Now, here we go. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. A beautifully rusticated Sherlock Holmes, Milverton, Peterson, sterling silver. Peterson, 925, and I'm sure you could identify when the pipe had been made with that stamp. Peterson, Sherlock Holmes, Milverton. I cannot believe I finally own one of these. I couldn't for the life of me find a filtered one. This is a filtered one, which I smoke filtered these days all the time. Beautiful pipe. It's a chunky rustication that would remind you of Mike from Blakemore Briars. Really, really beautiful. Can't wait to smoke it. There you have it, folks. I hope you're well. And it's thanks to our Uncle Phil. He actually bought me that pipe, ladies and gentlemen, for passing my motorcycle test. He said that it was meant to coincide with me passing the motorbike test. And yeah, but it's lifted my spirits since I failed the fucker. But thank you very much, Phil. That's a really nice pipe. I'm going to break it in tomorrow. I was going to break it in tonight, but you and I have plans tomorrow, so I'm going to break it in tomorrow. Very kind, very, very nice gift. And he knew that I'd been looking at them. I couldn't find one with a filter, and he spotted one. Too kind. I also want to shout out. It's a channel called Matthew Scott. It's his name, Matthew Scott. He's been around for maybe a month or two. Couple of videos up. There seems to be some sort of artist that also has the name Matthew Scott. So whenever you search Matthew Scott, MATTHEW, Scott, SCOTT. So in order to find this guy, you need to type in Matthew Scott YTPC. I'll link his channel below, or if you want to search Matthew Scott YTPC. Interesting channel. and he had been sending me an email recently. We'd been talking about tobaccos, McClelland's tobaccos. So go check out his channel, show him some love, give him a sub, will you? Let's try and get his subs up to 100. Not sure what he's at the minute. It's not too high though. He's only just started, so let's try and give Matthew some love. For those of you who like your gently subtle sweet tobaccos, or if you like your Virginia sweet rather than citrusy and hay-like, this one's for you. The Burleys do what Burleys should do best, and that's broaden the spectrum of the flavour out, hold the casing, and give it that nuttiness as well. Beautiful Burleys in this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I could smoke this all day long. Really, really could. And I'll be ordering some. Or I might just wait. I'm going to Holland on the 16th, I think, of August. So yeah, I'll bring back a few pouches. I may be going there, or the plan might be Steph's parents have bought themselves a recreational vehicle, so they may well just come over here with the RV. The RV sleeps 4 comfortably, 5 or 6 at a push. So, or 4 comfortably with a few dogs. So they might come over with their dog, and we'll go traveling up the coast of Ireland. Either that, or we'll go over there. Either way, I'll make a few vids, and you'll either see Holland or you'll see the west coast of Ireland. Either way, win-win, eh? You can hear how shite my Dutch is, or you'll see lots of people drinking Guinness and buggering sheep on the hillside. Yep. We're not as bad as the Welsh, but it does happen. Not as bad as the Middle East with their goats, though. That's a rite of passage over there. It's still quite rare here. I'd never do it. Anyway, after I've offended half the world, I think I'll leave it there. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. There's going to be an interview tomorrow, and it's with the Australian Mick Aussie E. Piper. Uncle Phil's going to be joining us, and we're going to be reviewing a joint review of Germain's special Latakia Flake. So tune in for that. It's going to be really interesting. And it's also going to be about Mick Aussie Piper. We're going to be each talking about the tobacco, and I'll be asking Mick a few questions about his channel and his life. So that'll be interesting. If you haven't tried Troost slices and you can get your hands on some, I would advise you to. As your attorney, I advise you to get some Troost slices. So yeah, folks, that'll just about do it. If you can't be good at it. And I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. Toodle pip.